Are you a single parent navigating the prospect of establishing an estate plan that will protect your kids? I'm Jason Johnson, estate planning attorney at Johnson Law here in Annapolis, Maryland. We're going to talk today about some important considerations for a single parent who is planning an estate plan that will make sure that will protect their children and themselves and the rest of their family in the future. The first consideration for really any parents that we work with, but especially for single parents, is to make sure that you've nominated a guardian that could act on your behalf in the event of your incapacity or your premature death. This is someone that would step in and become a guardian for your child in that situation. Extremely important decision and very important to nominate someone who you choose. If you do not nominate someone as part of your estate plan, then someone will be nominated by a court, and it may or may not be the person that you would have chosen. Second is we want to make sure that we have an adequate plan in place to make sure that your property, your savings, real estate, other assets are there to provide benefits to your children, to provide for their education, their support, their safety, everything that kids need as they're being raised. Your plan should account for that and make sure not only that that your property, your assets, and the like make it to your children eventually. It also has to be set up in such a way that it wouldn't be actually distributed to your kids until they reach a certain benchmark age where you feel they would be responsible enough to manage that property. You also have to take into account things like life insurance. Do you have adequate life insurance to make sure, again, that if you were to pass away prematurely while kids are still relatively young, that there's sufficient money there to take care of the needs of those dependent children? So that's a very important consideration, really, for any parent of children, but again, especially in the event that we're talking about a single parent. The other important consideration is not just to plan for the event for the possible premature death, but also to plan for incapacity. So if a parent, any parent, but especially a single parent, were to become incapacitated while their child is still relatively young, even as a young adult, you want to make sure you have a plan in place, not only that your property can be managed by someone other than yourself for your own benefit to take care of your own needs during your incapacity, but also for any dependents like minor children or young children. All of these are critically important considerations for any parent, but really becomes a lot more important when we're talking about a single parent who's doing their own planning. If you have any more questions about this, feel free to give us a call here in the office at Johnson Law. We'll be happy to help. Thank you so much and have a great day.